हेलो गाइस, वेरबी जू फाइनली हम पहुंच गए वेरबी जू। तो हेलो जी, राम राम सभी को। कैसे हो आप सब? आई होप आप सब बहुत अच्छे होंगे। तो आज हमने टूर किया है अपना वेरबी जू का, जहाँ पे हमने बहुत सारी मस्तियाँ करी है। हमारे साथ जुड़े रहना, लास्ट तक ज़रूर देखना ये वीडियो, आपको फुल मज़ा आएगा। आप देखते रहना प्लीज़। थैंक यू सो मच। जू एंट्री।
नाया नहीं, आयान को नहीं देनी चाबी। चलो देखिए यूज करके चलो।
Sabi?
हाँ, इसमें देखेंगे, थ्रो नहीं करना है। ओके।
तो हेलो गाइज, हम आ गए हैं आज वेरबी जू में। पूरा टूर हम यहाँ जा रहे हैं, यहाँ से। यस यार, मैं ना वो भूल गई सेमी। ठीक, हाँ। एलिफेंट्स, ये क्या है? सफारी स्टेशन। सफारी वाला स्टेशन करते हैं पहले, सफारी स्टेशन करते हैं। फाइनली गाइस, हम कर रहे हैं सफारी स्टेशन वाला। हेलो जेब्रा, जेड फॉर जेब्रा। फाइनली हम पहुंच गए सफारी स्टेशन में। तो यहाँ पे भीड़ देखो कितनी लग रही है गाइस। तो देखो गाइस कितनी भीड़ हो रही है यहाँ पे। पूरे ऑस्ट्रेलियन वाले, इंडियंस वाले यहाँ आए हैं।
There's also an emergency phone number on the front of each carriage. You can stick right there with a mobile number. You can also give that a call in the case of an emergency and you'll get some assistance. And if you've got any food on board, can I please ask that you take it away from your bags? Make sure none of that food goes over the sides. Human food makes our animals really sick and we don't want that happening, so please keep it tucked away. They're on strict diets and you can enjoy the food at the end of the tour. It's an antelope from Northern Africa. It's an animal here at the zoo that really needs our help. If you Google scimitar horned oryx, Google tells you that there are less than 1,800 of them in the world. They have been on the extinct list and they're extinct in the wild. Arabian fighting sword called a scimitar sword, which resembles their horns exactly. The beautiful white coat helps keep them cool by reflecting the sun's rays. Underneath the white coat, they've got completely black skin, gives them a bit of extra UV protection.
Stick.
animals store water in their humps, but in fact they do store fat. That allows them to go about 3 weeks without any cool during the sandstorm. When they get down low on the ground, close their eyes and mouths so those sand gets them. Then they've got the ability, I should say, to close their nostrils and their ears as well. And they end up breathing through a little on the savannah are completely black. And we'll see them a bit later. And we'll also talk about with the hippos today. Just a short walk behind the safari station. You'll get to see the other 3 girls. And there'll be a hippo talk at 1:45. If you want to join me on that with one of the keepers and a guide out there, and they'll be talking all about the hippos. This pond is now empty, waiting on the arrival of a male hippo from overseas. He'll be coming into Werribee sometime this year. We'll pair him up with one of the females. With them at the moment, giving them a bit of a feed. So Nyala are a really shy animal. They can't run very quickly, so they hide in under trees all day. You'll see a male out there at the moment, Akusha. Akusha's only been out there for a few days now. We're doing a little bit of breeding with the Nyala. Hopefully we'll have some little babies later in the year. You'll see they've got that red rusty colour with those white tiger stripes, and that's how they stay safe. Very slow, can't run very quickly, so they use that camouflage to stay safe. Hiding in behind the trees, in the shadows there, waiting for that dappled light to break through.
हिप्पो भी है नहीं।
So this is our woodlands area. There's 2 species of antelope out here. But we will leave them behind for the moment. And we'll also leave the zoo behind now for a brief moment. Once we pass through this gate here, this little parcel of land is no longer part of the zoo. Waterway in the area.
हिप्पो तो है ही नहीं, पता नहीं कहाँ गया हिप्पो।
Mongolian wild horse, we call them taki. Taki is a Mongolian word that translates to the word spirit. So they do have a wild spirit in them. You can't ride them, you can't train them, you can't get close to them. Very difficult to work with. If you look at their mane, you'll see their mane stands upright like a mohawk, and that is the trait of a wild horse. A little bit different from our domestic horses, where domestic horses have manes that lay flat. Domestic horses come in a big range of sizes and colours. Mongolian wild horses are all the same colour, all the same size. This is their full size, about 1.5 metres. They are one of our conservation success stories. So back in the early 1800s, sorry, no, that's the bison coming up. Back in the 1960s, the Mongolian wild horse, we thought it was extinct. Hadn't seen any for a number of years. They ended up finding a small. In the 1800s, humans had managed to kill off 50 to 60 million of them. Some reports say we were down to just a few hundred left. Thankfully, though, a law was brought in to stop the hunt, and their numbers have now stabilised. There's about 20 or 30,000 out in the Yellowstone National Park these days. Another big herd in Mexico, another one in Alberta. Five of them are on display today. As the Grevies in the mountains, zebras have completely white stomachs. They look a little bit different. Male ostrich out here as well. You see that completely black, a little bit different from the females that we saw earlier. The camels always being black, will see the eggs, and girls being like lighter colours of the eggs. 7.5 feet tall. They weigh a couple of hundred kilos off and set them off for biopsy, so he's healing well. But those darts stick breeding programs throughout Australasia is to take in all the non-breeding males. So out as he walks by. Jesse's about 4.5 years old. And another one of our young giraffe boys here. All together, you can see him bobbing his head up and down, working them like a sheepdog would, keeping them all together and keep an eye on them. Now, his job is to keep them safe. So he's got those long horns to protect them. He'll fight off any males that come into his tent. Now, they live in what we call the harem herd. So this boy's name is Artie. Artie's got about 26 girls in a chocolate coat. We do have another 7 or 8, just like Artie out the back. Boys, we match the genetics and we put them...
चाबी क्या हुआ? ओके फिर चल रहे हम. ओके हमने नहीं देखनी कैट, हमने नहीं देखनी.
ये तो अच्छा है यार, हम अंदर तो देखने वास्ते
आते हुए देख लेंगे ना, वापस आएंगे. ओ यहाँ पे भी कैट है बकरी.
सारी जगह आए हैं तो क्या तो कितने मिलेंगे अभी?
हिप्पो एरियाज. फाइंड कर लो सावे. कहाँ आया जुट? ओह यस, दिखा मेरे को. हिप्पो ये तो वो है डायनासोर, क्या पता. वाह ये रहा. यस.
उसको कैंडी दूं?
ना इसको कुछ नहीं देना, बटा बटा. गाड़ी में तो ऐसा कुछ दिखा नहीं ढंग का. चलो आ जाओ उधर देख. टाइगर देखूंगा. वो अभी गिल्ला हो जाता है. हमारे कपड़े नहीं लेके है बेटा, हमारे पास कपड़े नहीं है दूसरे. ये लो है नहीं सारे खाएंगे जो. हाँ चले गए सारे. Wow.
Roar! Roar! I'm kind of boxed in. Roar!
Last 45 minutes. Last 45 minutes without a break.
कहाँ है मेरे को दिख लेगा?
कार के ऊपर.
वो कार के ऊपर मेरे को दिख लेगा. Oh my God.
We're finished. We're going to the next one. Good one. I know.
उनकी वो मोटर पी रहा था.